Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Devin Tompkins to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Going deep right away. Big gain downfield. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack.
Oh my God,
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Ritter looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Working quickly here.
So what?
Here's Ritter. Pitts.
Damn, good tackle.
I
don't know why he's got off slow
They're
in
marking
there.
him at the 11. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
He's taken down back in his own 8-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Benson.
Good run.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Turning to Benson on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. It's reeled in by Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. It's Benson on the give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted.
I didn't know what the hell that was. I was just looking, dude.
Interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Ritter. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Damn.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Good pass.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Completed here to Pickens. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 40. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Benson once more. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun now on 3rd down.
Good pass.
Near the goal line.
That's on
Here's
me.
the San Francisco touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Throwing here, Ritter.
You gotta go get that.
Right. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's 2nd down. Ritter setting up to throw.
Stand up for
He
that.
just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Into the hands of Pitts. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the snap on 4th. He's on the move.
That's crazy. You gotta throw that shit in the end zone, dog.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This ball's cut by Pickens. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll try it right with Benson. Works his way to the 35. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Lawrence now off the play action. That's complete. Here's Scott. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Benson on 1st and 10. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Ritter to throw. He fires one deep down the right. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He's got a gain of 6 there. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. It's a gain of 6 yards, and it closes out our first half of football. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Benson on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Where the hell that nigga go?
That throw finds Pickens.
Who was manned up? Who the fuck he was manned up on?
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut Seibert tacks on the point after. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. He's still going. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side to Benson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give up the gut to Benson. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw. Completed over the middle.
Oh, I had picks
open.
open.
They bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 18 on 2nd down. On the move, headed right.
Oh, a ball.
They get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds Pickens left side. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And that's good for a gain of 5. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long.
It's crazy. I know
Scott reels it
going.
in. He'll have the first down and even more.
Ringo, you got 97 speed.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good.
Benson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Seahawks.
Another try for Benson.
Oh my God! I already know he was running.
Touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
I thought you can't learn.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away.
Trade it doesn't.
Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Another try following the sack. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I thought you can't learn. Am I the only man that forced trading in just 28 days until I found this app?
A very... So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Ritter. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast. From the 41. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here. Throwing it again here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
I want to know when people be in their mug shots, what be so damn funny?
They'll run with Benson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage.
But that's different.
Offense in the hurry up here. Lawrence throwing here. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it bounces out.
I'm talking the ones that know they did something.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two,
like Empire driving,
circumstances, a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it. There's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
That boy love that play, boy. I tell you that much. Man, I'm smiling, I'm throwing up guns and everything.
The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold. Could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets open, and that's a touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 28. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed here to Pickens. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 10 brings up
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The rookie out of UCLA has it. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Putting a receiver in motion. Ritter setting up to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. They'll come up 1st and 10.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Gotta hurry this to the line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pass it down close. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Tight end going in motion here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Cam Hart. And the Seahawks have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Got enough that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They put a receiver in motion here left. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They've got to keep moving quick here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Drop. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So the Seahawks take this one on the road.